Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Stephanie Onanka. In case you didn't know, well, now you know who I am. I'm Stephanie Onanka, and I am a Lagos-based YouTuber. Yeah, I'm Lagos-based YouTuber, and I do beauty videos and vlogs and fashion, which I plan on like incorporating more this year. So today, guys, I will be showing you guys how I do my brows. I actually filmed one before, but something happened. I forgot my password to my iPhone, so I had to and my phone got disabled, so I had to like flash my phone. I could forget their password, but yeah, I forgot my password and I had to flash my phone, all of that. But yeah, let us get into this brow tutorial. Let's get into this brow tutorial, guys. So I haven't really carved my brows, and today I don't think I feel like carving it anymore or like shaping it, so we're just going to start off with a fresh face. After this video, I'm going to film like a full makeup tutorial look. I don't know what eyeshadow I'm going to do, but I'm quite excited about it. First thing I do is going in with the Pond's Lasting Oil Control Primer. I do this because it like helps to set my brows. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but it actually helps to set my brows a lot. Like it helps to keep my brows dry, and then it helps the eye pencil to be, let's say, a little bit more pigmented. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the Pond's primer, and I'm going to use that to like set my brows. So that next thing I do is going in with my setting powder, and the setting powder I will be using is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. So I'm just going to lightly apply that directly on top the Pond's, just to set my brows a bit. Everything I'm doing right now is just to make sure that my brows last long, they don't smudge or anything like that. So I basically just do this to like prep my brows for the eye pencil and the concealer. So the pencil I will be using is the Davis pencil in number 3. Sometimes I use number 40, sometimes I use number 40, sometimes I use number 18. Number 3 is like the darkest one. For the most part, I really like when my brows are like dark. I'm going to dust this off a bit so that it won't be too hard for me to blend. I'm just going to brush my my eyebrow to like the position I want it to. You guys, when I was carving my brows, I actually messed up this brow. You can see very well, this brow looks a little bit fuller and like more in shape than this brow does. This brow is just a different thing entirely. First thing I do is start from the very top part of the very beginning part of my eyebrow, where my hairs start from. I feel like this is 2020 and almost everybody already knows how to do their brows, at least almost everybody. But yeah, I think this is a trick that almost everybody should know also. You just put your pencil here, like the deepest part of your nose. If you look closely, you can see that there's like a line here. So here, you just put your pencil there and like mark, so that automatically marks the spots that your brows will start from. Still leaving your pencil on this line, just slant a bit to the beginning of your brow bone. So the beginning of your brow bone to the ending of your brow bone marks where your arc will start from and where your arc will end. So you could just mark a tiny spot here, But mind you, this might vary. You might want your brow to look different. You might want your brow to look like to look straight. It depends on what you're feeling like. You don't compulsorily have to do your brows in a specific kind of way. But if you're like a beginner and you're still trying to learn the whole basic thing about eyebrows, you can do it this particular way. And then, still leaving your pencil there, you take it to the outermost corner of your eyes, and this is where your eyebrow should stop. Like I said before, it depends. Everybody has their own method. Everybody has the way they do their brows. Everybody's style is different. If you're a beginner, this could help you. I don't know, but that's just a little trick for you to like start. So if you do that, you can just join here to here and then follow the shape in which your eyebrows are carved in, and just do like a swoop down. So like I was saying, I just I basically just follow how my brows are carved, but sometimes I might be feeling a straight brow and I'll just do a straight brow. So I'll just follow exactly how my brows are carved. If you can see, I actually stopped there. Same thing for the top parts. For those of you that have small brows, like sparse hair, like you don't really have brows, you get what I'm saying? Those of you that don't really have brows, you can alter the line. It doesn't completely have to rest on top your eyebrow. You can alter the line. You can, in case if well, it depends on how you're feeling. If you want a slim brow, you can follow exactly underneath and exactly above your brow. But if you want to alter things up a bit, you can take the eye pencil or whatever you're using to draw your brow a little bit higher. It varies. It really does vary. It depends on the mood. Me personally, my eyebrow comes in mood. Sometimes I might want my brows to go like this, swoop, and that's how I'm going to draw it. Sometimes I might want it to like sleep, you know. But for the most part, I like a very defined eyebrow bone. So I'm just going to go a little bit above my brow hair because I'm a big brow girl. So I'm just going to go a little bit above my brow hair, and you always want this edge of your brows to be slim. Not always, like I said, it depends on the mood. If you like your brows to be slim there, fine. If you don't, fine. But me personally, I like hair being slim. I like the bottom part, the edge of my brow being really slim. Next thing I do is fill in the inner part of my brows. Like after outlining, I just fill it in lightly. So I'm just going to do is take my spoolie and brush with a little bit more pressure, because if you're a makeup person and you're not the kind of person that like changes spoolie all the time, you know that the eye pencil sticks to the spoolie. The eye pencil, like there's still product on the spoolie. I'm applying a little bit more pressure so that it can like go into my skin and blend together with the Pond's primer and the setting powder. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in this part a bit because I don't like the way it is. Just going to fill that in a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this other brow, doing exactly what I did for this first brow, and I'll be right back. Me personally, I like to make my brows bigger, so when I'm cleaning it up with my concealer, I get exactly what I want. So you guys shouldn't forget also that your brows are sisters, they are not twins. So if they don't look exactly alike, don't panic, it is perfectly fine. Next thing I do is go in with my Maybelline Great Lash brow setter, and the shade I am using is dark brown. I think this product comes in like 3 different shades. Like I think there are like 2 shades that are lighter than this one that I'm using. So I'm just going to use that to like set my eyebrow and put my hairs in the position I want them to stay. So for concealer, I will be using the LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade medium beige, and I will be using this flat shaped brush. This is what I'm going to use to conceal my brow. So when I highlight my brows, I like to start from my arc and then work my way to the beginning of the brows. So just watch. Highlighting the outer corner, that's like the arc, into the outer part of my eyebrow, I use the remaining products on the brush and just clean up the front. Then I like to blend everything down into my crease, my eyelids, so that it can also serve like as a primer. So sometimes what I do is I try to match the beginning part of both brows together so that they can like look alike a bit in the beginning. So to highlight the top of my brows, I will be using my foundation to highlight the top of my brows, and the foundation I will be using is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 360 mocha. And like I did before, I will start from my arc and work my way down to the end of the brows, then use like the remaining products to clean up the front of my brows. So after highlighting your brows, you also want to blend that out too. And I'm just going to blend the beginning part out a bit because I like my brows having like this kind of slant. It needs to be kind of slant. I don't like it being just straight. I like it having like a little bit of slant in the beginning part. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the top part of my left brow, and so I'm just going to go ahead and like blend everywhere so that I can have like a fresh base for my foundation and any other product I want to work in with. So I'm just going to chip this in for some people. You can, if you're not doing like a serious type of eyeshadow, if you're not doing like a serious type of look, you can go ahead and set this bottom part of your eyebrow with setting powder. I do that sometimes, not all the time though. I do that sometimes. I don't do that because I like using my concealer as my eyeshadow base, so I like everywhere like on my eye area being damp and wet, if that makes any sense, so that it can absorb all the pigments from the eyeshadow look. So guys, that rounds it up for this video. If you stuck through to the end, as usual, thank you. I really do appreciate. Please and please and please and please and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I promise myself that I'm going to be as consistent as I can this year, so please subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell. I feel like okay, yeah, YouTube has kind of updated their app, so it gives you 3 options when you turn on the post notification. It gives you personalized, and it gives you all notifications, and then non-notification. So click on the bell that is at the top part that has like something like a comma around it, and also leave in the comment section what you want me to do, what you want to see, what you want me to create, anything. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, bye guys, peace.